They've got Mitchell. Warning is out there with Cummings. Then there's West, and it's Mashburn in at the small forward. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Now, here is Mourning. Sweet move, and it's good on the way in. Mourning's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Spurs. Johnson kicks to Richmond. West against Johnson. Now the pass to O'Neal. And that one, good.
Couldn't tell if they tried to foul Shaq here, but didn't matter.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. The free throw off from O'Neal. And the Spurs with possession. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. The King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game, great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor, and he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is. Both amazing passers. David, thank you. Here's West. Jimmy Butler making his last shot, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now here's Shaq. He's got 14. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
West passes to Mitchell. Here's Mashburn. West outside, passes it to Cummings. And the shot goes in. Cummings got 8.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Richmond outside. Pass to Butler. He kicks to O'Neal. That shot off the mark. Here's Mashburn, defended by Butler. Mourning passes to Mashburn. Off target with his 3. Butler against West. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Richmond. The tray. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down. And that whistle got a huge response from this crowd, and it was not a positive one.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Richmond. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's Johnson. Now the feed to O'Neal. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Personal foul.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is on paper the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
Now here's West. 10 points for him. Kicks it to Mitchell. The pass to Cummings. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Mashburn, the pass to Cummings. Over Johnson. Cans the 12-footer. Cummings got 10 points in the game.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Outside Butler. Back to Johnson. Passes it to Johnson. He kicks it to Butler. Pass to O'Neal. Over Mourning. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Many would say that's the smart play, sending Shaq to the line where he's, let's say, a little less deadly.
A few opportunities so far at the free throw line. He's made 1, he's missed 2. That's good from O'Neal. The Spurs making a switch here. Woods checked in. That one misses. And And so it's West with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. Here's Mashburn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Shaq.
Yeah, and Mashburn, really one of the more versatile guys at that forward position. He can score, rebound, and pass all at a high level.
Good on both. By the looks of it, the Hall of Fame class of 2023, Richard, should be loaded. A lot of big names could be headed to Springfield, Massachusetts.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful to see two of the biggest rivalries, San Antonio and Dallas. Tony Parker and Dirk Nowitzki are on the ballot. And then there's Mr. Wade, Dwayne Wade. We know about that. So there's going to be a lot of rings walking into that ceremony.
A lot of rings indeed. And the Spurs with possession.
Warriors foul.
After Shaquille O'Neal's
Jimmy
miss.
Butler. Second
And a look now at
foul.
San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, then on Saturday.
And for their matchup with Orlando, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Both shots good from the stripe.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Johnson against West. Johnson can't hit.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
West against Johnson. Fires, high post, and the jam by Terry Cummings.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Warriors leading by 23. Richmond outside. West against Johnson. Here's Richmond. And again, it's the Warriors missing. West against Johnson. Mitchell outside. Here's Mashburn. For three, West. The Warriors pull it in. O'Neal's got his sixth rebound on the night. Outside Butler. Richmond dishes to Johnson. And he gets the whistle. Two free throws coming up.
Cummings. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Larry Johnson at the line for two.
And he makes the first. Vito Turkoglu's checked in for the Spurs. Miller comes in for Mitchell. So Johnson hits two of them. And the Spurs with possession. West kicks to Turkoglu. Pass to Wood, 18 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Shaq's got 7 rebounds in the game. Richmond for 3. Tries again, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
The Warriors making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. The pass to Cummings. Back to West. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Defensive foul called
I
on.
know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo. Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Now here's Cummings. He's got 12. Wood. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul.
It's on Shaq.
Catching the defender a little bit out of position. Wood just has a natural feel for how to get his points.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Bridges, he's checked in for the Warriors. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. To the middle and stolen by Miller. Turkoglu passes to Cummings. West against Anderson. 11 feet away. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And how about the lift? West gets on his shot, leaning back just a touch. Very difficult to contest.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 6. Here's Butler, and there's the pass to O'Neal. Turkoglu grabs the board. Turkoglu's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside, here's Wood. And good coming off the assist from Hedo Turkoglu. Turkoglu's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now, here's Bridges. Anderson wide open. His 3-pointers off the mark. West with the ball. Passes to Wood. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Wood's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can tell that Wood has gotten so comfortable shooting from that range, developing that kind of modern big man skill set.
Shaq kicks to Bridges. Cummings against Johnson. Back to Bridges. Johnson outside. Shooting over Cummings. They get it back. O'Neal and Shaq with the slam.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And the Spurs with some changes. Kevin Willis is checked in for Cummings. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for West. The Warriors also with a sub. Williams, he's checked in for Johnson. Now here's Giddey. He's got 12. And here's Turkoglu. On the wing, Miller. The 3. Hot Rod Williams comes up with the rebound. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Warriors. Bridges dishes to Anderson. Pass to Butler. There's the 3. No good that time. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Anderson against Giddey. Turkoglu passes to Wood. Over Butler. That one wide left.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Anderson outside. Back to Bridges. San Antonio with the rebound. Giddey with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. They double him with Butler. Miller outside. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Anderson. Williams trying to break free. A nice shot by Anderson. Anderson's got 14 points.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Anderson after the made shot from Christian Wood. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Here's Williams, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Williams has got his second bucket.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Giddey kicks to Turkoglu. Back to Giddey, to the wing on the left. Turkoglu against Anderson, and the basket by Turkoglu.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
That one falls. 16 points for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 12. Wood kicks to Miller. And it's off from three-point range. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The putback. It's rebounded by Giddey. San Antonio with the ball. Here's Turkoglu. To the paint. Here's Willis. And it's Willis finishing it off.
And we've seen Turkoglu run a little point forward in the past. Tremendous skill for his size.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
93.
Warriors ahead, delivering the blowout. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Williams on the bench, this is the group Don Nelson has on the floor right now. Johnson is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Johnson, then it's Bogut, and it's Richmond in at the 2. 6 on the shot clock. Wood passes to Bull, and he slams it down right on top of Andrew.
Look at Wood finding ways to contribute. Sees an open man and drops a dime.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them. Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Here's Turkoglu. No good that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And now we've got the intentional foul. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
DeAndre Hunter taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
On the wing, Richmond. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Johnson surveying the floor. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, but you gotta like that fearlessness of Johnson. Just outstanding at drawing contact on the way out.
First free throw is good.
Kevin Johnson, 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Johnson. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Turkoglu against Butler. Turkoglu passes to Willis. And it's Willis finishing it off.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Outside Butler. Back to Johnson. Hunter against Richmond. Johnson outside. Down low. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Third personal foul.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the Flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Derek Fisher's checked in for Josh Giddey. Turkoglu outside. Now Hunter back to Turkoglu. This one for three. Good on the triple.
A big guy with great range. The defense can't let Turkoglu find his spots at the arc.
Richmond outside. Pass to Butler. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Fisher against Johnson. Here's Fisher. Beyond the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Richmond outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. San Antonio trails by 18. Here's Turkoglu and the dunk to finish it off. That's beautiful.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Clock at 6.
Warriors foul. Mitch Richmond. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Fisher.
And they've gone ice cold from the outside as they're trying to cut into this deficit. The three-point percentage much worse this half than it was in the first.
Here's Johnson. They get it again. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Second chance points always hurt. There's not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
And the Spurs with some changes. Cummings comes in for Kevin Willis. And it's Mitchell in for Hedo Turkoglu. San Antonio trails by 18. Now, here's Mitchell. Shoots the three. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Richmond. Here's Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
Fourth team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
And Johnson drops them both. One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s, player movement, Richard. Guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players, it's great because you have more mobility. You have a chance to change your environment, revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're a part of an epic year or a championship. You just hate to see those players go. So there's 2 sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
Outside Butler. Back to Johnson. And the pass to Johnson. Clock at 4. Back to Johnson. Shoots from the elbow. San Antonio with the rebound. Cummings got 6 rebounds here tonight. Mitchell outside. And he banks in the layup. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So both teams making some changes here. And Johnson drops them both. San Antonio trails by 17. West dishes to Mourning. Yep, that one goes in there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Passes it to Richmond. And the Warriors miss again. Johnson against West. Kicks to Mitchell. Back to West. Spurs passing it around. Here's Cummings. And it's good. 2 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Back to Johnson. Johnson outside. Right side, Butler. Mourning with some nice D.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Mourning. Rebound by Butler. Warriors leading by 13. Johnson outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Spurs with possession. West outside. He kicks it to Mitchell. Pass to Mashburn. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
For 3, Mitchell. The shot comes out. The Warriors go the other way with it. Johnson outside. And Mourning sends it back.
And that's his signature. Mourning, a fantastic defender. Phenomenal at using those long arms to reject shots.
West against O'Neal. Lets it go. Offensive rebound. Cummings. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Shaq.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Don Nelson was discussing with his players. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Thank you, David. And here are the Warriors now. Mitchell with it. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Warriors. They have a 9-point lead. They could use a bucket, and Mourning sends it back. And he's able to get it back. O'Neal misses.
And that's an important rebound, and especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
Here's the pass to Richmond. Over Mitchell. Almost, but it rolls out.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Good on the three-point shot.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
Timeout called the Warriors. On defense, the Spurs, they trail by 6. Johnson finds Butler. Johnson against West. Now, here's Butler. Not a lot of room. Here's O'Neal. They shoot again. Over Mourning. Bank shot. No good. Here's Mashburn. Mitchell outside.
Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. And the jam by Terry Cummings.
Yeah, and boy, Cummings is tough to stop. Has that strong frame, mobile, and no one's matched up with him all night.
Richmond outside. To Johnson. Outside Butler. They need this one. They grab their own miss. And Mourning sends it back. And he gets it back. Count it. Good. Shaq's got 17 now, just in the second half. San Antonio trails by 6. And here is West. Mitchell right side. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West. West has got his 8th assist in the game. On the wing, Johnson, defended by West. Here's Shaq, and he uses the glass on the lane. Shaq's got 4 points this quarter.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Here's Mitchell. Left side, West. Three-pointer. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Wow, the obsessive quest for perfection. West truly believes every shot he takes is going in. And I tell you what, on a night like this, he may be right.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Mashburn. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. It counts.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Here's Johnson. And Mourning sends it back. They get it back.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Teams in the penalty. At the line for the Warriors.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Turkoglu's checked in for San Antonio. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
And here's West from the arc. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters
San
most.
Antonio foul.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
2 shots.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Mitch Richmond taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul.
And after all that time, finally, they've been able to tie it up here in the fourth quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
And even when time was starting to run short, there was no panic. They kept their focus and went about their business.
And so Don Nelson calls a timeout. Baseline try. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And here are the Warriors now. We've got West. Turkoglu is out there with Cummings. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Mourning in at the center position. On the wing, Johnson. He's guarded by Cummings. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by West. He feeds it to Mitchell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Mitch Richmond.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Anderson, he's checked in for Johnson.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Stolen by Turkoglu. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Mourning. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Warriors. 4-point game. Richmond outside. Pass to Johnson. Butler with the ball. 5 on the clock. Now Richmond. There's the triple. San Antonio with the rebound. Turkoglu's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Mourning. Back to Turkoglu. Spurs passing it around. Shot from 12, and the jumper is on the mark. Mourning's got the lead up to 6 now for San Antonio.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him and just let him roll.
For 3, Richmond gets it to go from beyond the arc. Richmond's got 29 in the game.
On a roll here tonight. Richmond with a lot of offensive tools, and he is happy to show them off.
Here's Mourning. And that one hits back iron.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Richmond no good.
and he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Richmond against West. Here's Mourning. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Mourning's got 6 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Timeout called the Warriors. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
San Antonio leading by 5. We're just over 2.5 minutes into overtime in this exciting game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. The Warriors making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Taking 2 shots.
The definition of a stretch forward. Turkoglu can play either forward spot and can stretch the floor with his shooting.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Now Richmond, pass to Johnson. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them. And it's the Spurs ball, leading by 5. West outside.
Remaining in overtime, 2 minutes.
Over Anderson. West gets the bucket. West has got 32 points.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And here's Anderson from the arc. And it's Butler missing.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
The pass to Mourning. Cummings in the post, defended by Butler. The shot's good. And it's a 9-point San Antonio lead.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Inside, Butler, and the layup is good.
And in the paint, Butler really excels. He's got the agility and power needed to beat the defense.
Turkoglu outside. Mourning inside. He's against Williams. Mourning's shot. Mourning's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Richmond against Mitchell. Richmond no good. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 16-7 run. On the wing, Mitchell. Passes it to Mourning. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Fires from 18. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And they get it back. And the basket by Turkoglu.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. It seems like he's a little hesitant to pull the trigger. And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness.
Team foul.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And here are the Warriors now.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They had to scrape and claw to push into overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan.